For the first time, AGS is joining SiGMA for the mother of all startup pitches. And here are the judges. Tim Heath, founder of the YOLO Group and general partner of YOLO Investments, which draw on his experience across the gaming, blockchain, and technology spaces. Michelle Held, founder of Metro NY, a digital marketing consultancy working with online businesses by developing successful digital marketing strategies. Gil Solomon, founder of Gil Solomon & Co. law firm, advisor to a vast clientele in all sorts of commercial transactions and assists them in the negotiating and drafting of all sorts of commercial transaction documents. David Michaels, CEO of 123 Employee and Executive Chairman of Currency Power, is a New York Times bestselling author and a 30-year business veteran. Charles Harrison, CEO of Charles Harrison Limited and Bed Advisor, is a visionary innovator that is motivated to find new solutions to intellectually challenging problems. Vinicius Moraes de Carvalho from Ikigai Ventures is an active venture capital investor at leading funds in Europe and Latin America, with over 10 years of experience working as an investor and operator at the intersection of finance and tech. Venus Brown is an executive producer, founder, and CEO of Buddha Brown International, a global entertainment company based in New York and London, focused on 3 specific business sectors: music, fashion, and video gaming. So, let's begin with the pitch.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here for the SiGMA AGS Startup Pitch 2022. I'm Mike Prasad and I'll be your host for this event. This is a unique event where we have many startups from around the world and investors together under one roof. Now, out of all the startups that applied, we only had 7 that made the final cut. So the SiGMA AGS Pitch is here to provide a platform for opportunities for young startups in the region to get the visibility and show what they're doing to innovate in their fields. We know that innovation is important and connections are what count. I'd like to thank our gracious sponsor, Ikigai, an up-and-coming new fund who is sponsoring up to $500,000 for the winner of today's pitch. Now, I hope you're sitting comfortably because we have 7 great startups here today, and it's going to be an exciting, exciting show. So, now that we're ready to go, we have 7 pitches. The format will be 3-minute pitch and 3 minutes of questions from the judges. Now keep in mind for the startups, I will cut you off at 3 minutes, so please watch your time. So we have 7 startups today and we're excited to have Ekbaz, FactTrade, Finera, Lock and Stock, Nautilitics, View IT, and Sokin all pitching today. And for our very first pitch, we're going to open up with Ekbaz. Ekbaz, can you please come up on stage? Ekbaz are empowering small businesses, and their mission is to empower those businesses and neighborhood retailers to use their technology to increase their income. Ekbaz, welcome.
All right, good morning. The global grocery market will be 15.5 trillion by 2025. And in Asia and Africa, 90% of the sales happens through small businesses, especially the neighborhood businesses. And there are more than 100 million of them across all these countries. Now, if you're in India, we call them like the Kirana store. If you're in Indonesia, we call them warangs. Or in Philippines, we call them sari-sari. Now, regardless of whatever we call them, they all have similar challenges or similarities. They all buy their suppliers or supplies from their local suppliers, such as your cooking oils, rice, flour, etc., and they sell to their nearby customers. And they are all facing similar challenges. I mean, not just because of COVID, but also they have a very low working capital, around like US $3,000. So they are unable to purchase more inventory to increase their sales. Moreover, they are also missing out on promotions and brands from the brands itself, especially the rewards, because of the misappropriation by the middleman in the supply chain. So we are Ekbaz, and we are creating a decentralized capital with NFT-based rewards platform for small businesses. So let's take a look how it works. Using our AGBuzz Business mobile app, small businesses can digitize their day-to-day operation and also get capital financing for their purchases. With our ACT token, we are now enabling liquidity providers to provide capital in return for interest earned. And we are also allowing brands to create promotions and rewards using NFTs. We have an experienced team of more than 100 years combined, and we have also have industry advisors. So myself, I am the co-founder, and before this, I was. Hello. Okay, I'll try to be more near. So I'm one of the co-founder, and before this, I was the technical lead for intelligent business application at Microsoft, and I've designed and developed various large-scale supply chain solutions for global FMCG brands. And we also have technology advisors and also advisors from industry as well, from P&G, Nestle, etc. We have a fixed 2 billion egg tokens that we are launching. We are doing our currently private sales, of which we are raising $20 million, primarily to fund more small businesses to finance their procurement, and also to expand to 4 more countries: Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines, and Thailand. So yes, if you are interested to empower more small businesses owner with Web3, please reach out to me. Thank you.
So as I understand it, your marketplace, so what's been your biggest challenge, finding the sellers, or I think you find shelf space for your vendors, right? Which one is the challenge for you?
Actually, finding the sellers is easier part, because the brands, they are more than willing to work with us. Even their distributors, the suppliers, they are more than willing to work with us. The COVID really helped us a lot, because COVID realized that supply chain is broken. They cannot do their typical manual paper-based processes anymore. So our platform is getting a lot of attraction based on that. I think it's more about convincing the buyers, but I think on that point we got a lot of success because of the credit financing that we provide. So that is essentially what is sticking them to come on board our platform.
Is it on? Yeah. Okay. So I understand that for the supplier side, of course, there is a demand for it. But can you tell me a bit more, how do you get to the seller side, actually? The ones that might not have a knowledge of this technology or expertise to go after this technology, how you go to market with them?
So yeah, actually we realized that a lot of these companies, because they are root level businesses, they don't really understand technology. So when we go to them, we don't talk to them about technology. They don't understand what's blockchain and all this other stuff. We talk to them about products. They understand products. You tell them that you are going to sell rice, you are going to sell cooking oil. They understand. They understand how much margin they are going to make when they sell those products. So when we are connecting them, we talk to them about products, which they understand. And that's how we try to educate them and bring them on board our platform.
I have some questions, a few, so I'll just ask them quickly. First of all, I think your pitch is well articulated. It's a great message, great platform. I see the need for it. So what are you doing with the money that you're raising?
So the 3 million that we are planning to raise, a lot of that is going to go towards financing the small businesses. We are already doing that from our own balance sheet currently, but as we are expanding to 4 more countries, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, and Thailand, so we need the larger capital. So we are essentially providing the capital from our own balance sheet first, before we get the liquidity pool to come in and then subsequently provide that.
Okay, next question, the actual token, is it a peg token or it's just regular token, the price will fluctuate?
So this is not a peg token, because we use fiat currency in the respective countries. So the price will fluctuate.
So it'll be like a stable coin. Okay. And and what network are you going to deploy on? BSC, Ethereum?
So currently we have built it in Ethereum, right? But we are also looking at Polygon and I think Binance as well. So we will eventually provide cross-chain support as well.
Yeah, because I presume if you're dealing with these micro businesses on Ethereum, they're going to be screwed, right?
Yes, you're exactly right. Yes, you're clearly aware of that.
Okay, thank you.
Final question. I saw that you're issuing on a decentralized exchange. Have you considered the AML factors that are in this kind of offering?
Actually, we are still studying it, so we will eventually decide on that. But I think that's one of the areas that we are looking at it.
Thank you so much. Wonderful pitch. Wonderful pitch. Great questions by the judges. So, we have our next startup coming up, and our next startup will be FactTrade. So FactTrade, please come to the stage. FactTrade is a trade facilitator that enables buyers and suppliers to trade with confidence and transparency using the latest information around market prices, materials, and stakeholders. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon again to our dear judges. Imagine you're in Africa and then you wanted to import rice. So you will just go to internet, search for Google. But then you will not have an idea where is the genuine suppliers. And then you will be an exporter from India. You wanted to check some buyers, so you will check also the internet. But then you cannot trust some buyers. Sometimes they are frauds. So FactTrade has an online trading platform where buyers and suppliers can trade with confidence and transparency. The current problem that the buyers and suppliers of agricultural commodities are facing is they have lack of market information. They also have limited access to reliable network. They have lack of marketing to enter new products and markets. So FactTrade is here to help you. What can we do? We give accurate market intelligence, global network of buyers and suppliers, better terms and competitive pricing. It's an industry-wide marketing via our rating and review system. How can we do it? So this is our team. Our founder is Kashika Agrawal. She has been in the industry for 9 years and she has found a gap on the trading. She came from a trading family wherein she said that let me just make an online B2B trading platform so that a lot of buyers and suppliers from agri-commodities, because this part of the market has been lacking of innovation. So she wanted to innovate slowly. And then we have our product manager, me as a marketing, developer, and our international trader. Why choose FactTrade? FactTrade was founded last April 2019 and has gone live and gaining its sales since February 2020. We're based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. As of today, we have 700 plus verified signups, a total of 130,000 metric tons volume, equivalent to $50 million traded for Indian rice, sugar, and wheat. Our business model is based on multiple revenue streams, such as facilitation fee, advertisement and consultancy fee will be in the future. And then we're planning to expand 100 plus commodities by the end of 2023. And then there's a market opportunity for global digital agricultural market, which is valued at US dollar 11.97 billion in the year of 2022. And then we have a potential growth to improve and innovate our platform's technology. We are here for the innovation part of our technology since our trading is already intact. We have a founder who's good at that field. And now technology, we really need to revamp for it. That's our problem. Thank you.
I just had a question about your presentation, things that I saw in your pitch. I was a little unclear. Are you providing an app or the actual data for trades?
We are an online trading platform for agricultural commodities. So what we do is we connect buyers and suppliers through our platform.
Okay. So what insulates you? So if you're a platform, what stops me from just replicating that platform and just doing what you do? Like what makes you different is my question.
I think what is the different in our platform compared to our competitor is we have this human touch. Because some of the platforms, they only use technology, but then there's no human touch. Like whenever someone needs a help, because not a lot of people are really into tech right now. We are slowly trying to get them there. Because right now, if you will see, traders from Africa are not really used to technology. So we're trying to connect with them, we're trying to call them. There's some traders who connect with them from time to time, and then we give the best prices out of all the suppliers.
So moving into like an emerging market? Or,
Yes,
okay.
we're trying to move them into the technology part.
So in terms of the technology itself, what are you based on? What kind of technology is that? Is that machine learning, big data? What are your data originating from?
For now, we're using only cloud, but then we're only using cloud system. But that's for now because we're trying to get some funding in order for us to, innovate our platform because there's a lot of potential in the platform. Trading is already there, as I've said earlier, but then we want to innovate. So there's a potential.
But as a matter of vision, what do you envision when you look at your future? I mean, how are you better than an Excel sheet?
For us, 2 years from now, we're planning to be, 2 years from now, we're planning to be all automated, but then human touch is still there. Like we still need to interact with them. Like we need to balance.
Yeah, the human factor.
Yes.
By the way, you did an amazing job consolidating all of this into 3 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you. What will you do if you win this prize today? And above all, are you planning to plug in into crypto world or no?
Yes, actually, that is also our plan. It's a 2 years plan. It's not, we cannot jump into the sea and we will drown without us knowing. It is a learning process. That's why we wanted also a CTO to come into place and help us upgrade our technology. Yes.
So currently, I'm guessing you're based in India and trading only in India, right?
For now, our suppliers are from India and Pakistan, and then we're trading in Africa. Our buyers are from Africa, UAE, as well as Southeast Asia.
Okay, I don't know if I have time for
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have an exciting startup, Fanera. Fanera is the first social network for football fans that unites fans, communities, sponsors, and brands. Help them bring their passion together within the community. Can Fanera please come up on stage?
Half of the world population are football fans. Let me say it again. 3.5 billion fans around the world who share the passion for football. Indeed, football is the most seen, popular, and vested sport in history, with over $40 billion industry. Yet, believe it or not, there's no one social network to bring those fans together. They are on social networks that are not built for them. They are built for everybody. And in average, they waste 4 hours a week looking for football experiences. That's why my team and I decided to build it for them. My name is Muhammad, a die-hard football fan, a serial entrepreneur, and founder of Fanera. We are a new era for fans. We are not just a social network dedicated for fans, but we are a home for fans, clubs, sponsors, and brands where all come together to share content, engage with each other, and enjoy football. Since our launch in 2019, 150,000 active users joined our platform with a 20% growth month over month. Last 3 months, we generated $60,000 from our sponsors and brand agreement. Most importantly, we piloted Fanera in partnership with the host of the World Cup in Qatar. It's exciting stuff. That's why we built a 360-degree platform for fans, clubs, sponsors. Our masterpiece platform is a fan engagement app where fans are surrounded with other fans who appreciate their stories. They can post as many photos, videos, memes, and engage with fan-generated content. Not only that, but also we integrated a gamification where fans are earning points which will be redeemed with collectibles. Although Fanera is providing an entertaining platform for fans, but at the end of the day, it's meant for businesses. That's why we built a fan CRM, where we enable clubs, brands, sponsors to connect with their audience based on demographics. They can use our analytics to monetize their followers. And most importantly, we extend their share of mind and wallet with their audience. Our traction so far, we help businesses to achieve 3 times than return on investment, 5 times their brand visibility, and access 1 million new data. What makes Fanera different is that we are the only platform that shifts users fans from content consumer to content creator. Our business model is based on a SaaS model for clubs and affiliate marketing for brands. We have a great team with 70 years of collective experience. And we are not only passionate about football, but we have what it takes to take Fanera to the next level. Please ask me about our raise.
Mohammed, I remember we had a chance to review these pitches in advance, and I was actually pretty blown away by what you're doing. You're right on the money. Couple of things. What do you consider active users? So what do you qualify as active users?
Who comes and log in to our app, consume content, and publish content at least twice a week.
Okay. And is there something in there that, so obviously people can post their content, get comments, and so on and so forth. Is there any sort of DMing? Can people message each other and what have you?
We are in a process in building DMs.
Okay. And then lastly, the monetization model is affiliate marketing through vendors. Any other channels?
So we have a 3 kind of business model. 1 for clubs, the fan CRM, where they can manage their audience. 2, digital sponsorship for sponsors. 3, the affiliate marketing. Last month, we sold over 500 items on our platform. Why Fanera? Because we're giving higher return on investment than any other social network. We have like-minded fans, 100%, who understand and speak the language of football.
Sure. And last question, I presume it's free for the user, and how much for clubs? Are clubs free too?
On average, we're charging club $20,000 per tournament. And
per season?
Per season.
Okay.
We already have 5 clients.
Nice.
And we are based in Abu Dhabi, and we are part of Hub 71.
Excellent.
In terms of privacy, how do you solve privacy issues in affiliate marketing, in the data sharing with clubs? Users' data is kind of a thing right now. It's the currency of the future. How do you solve this?
We are following a high-end standard policy with the clubs where we relocate their database on their clouds, and also we have some legal documents where we ensure the privacy confidentiality of their data. So we're taking this as high.
And the users themselves?
For the users, we have a reporting system. We have algorithm where it puts the right content to the right people. So if you are posting an irrelevant content, it will die because nobody will engage.
But if a user shares their data, obviously they're sharing, I assume, their age, Gmail, details. When you take these details, do they know what you're doing with it?
100%. Everything is written in our privacy agreement where we hold all their data, and they are welcome to delete their content, contact us to delete them. So we are following the highest standard in that.
Good to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, quick question. Social media is very expensive. How much did you expend to get to 150,000 users?
We raised $500,000, and this is how we build the social mint. But I agree with you. Maybe we can speak later. Thank you.
Great job.
May I ask more questions?
Great presentation. Great presentation. Well done.
Well done.
Wonderful presentation. So, and then all the judges will also have the decks and content information provided at the end of the competition. And next up, we have a Lock and Stock. Now, Lock and Stock is a mobile app that encourages and incentivizes students to keep their phones on lock during class, rewarding them with prizes and points from the sponsors. So, Lock and Stock, welcome to the stage.
There's a problem that exists today that everybody recognizes, but nobody knows what to do about it. The same device that was meant to educate us, the same device that was meant to educate and connect us, is now taking over our lives. This device is the mobile phone in your pocket. If you walk into a mall, you will see people walking past stores, their eyes are glued to their screens. You walk into a McDonald's, you'll see a family seated around a table eating their meal while one person is on WhatsApp, one person is playing a game, one person is scrolling through Instagram. And this is obviously not good. At Lock and Stock, we're trying to change that. What we want is to help people unlock their lives and balance their lives and connect to the real world. How do we do this? We do this with our free-to-use mobile application that's available for anybody to download. And the way that it works is it allows you to spend more time off your phones and get rewarded for that. Now, with Lock and Stock, when I'm at the dinner table with my family, we open the app and we set a goal saying this is how long our phones are going to be locked for. While your device is locked and while you're in lock mode, your phone works exactly normally. You get your notifications, you get your calls, you get your messages. Normal. But the difference is, as long as you don't get distracted, as long as you don't use your phone, you keep earning rewards. With those rewards, you can sponsor education for underprivileged children in rural India. Yeah, you heard me right. Just by talking to your loved ones, spending more time in the real world, you can change a child's life. How does this even work? When you sign up Lock and Stock, each user receives 3 free classes that they can sponsor. Lock your phone, earn rewards, use those rewards. But what we do after that is users purchase what we call an in-app purchase, an impact booster that allows you to sponsor more classes. Now, with the revenue that we earn from those impact boosters, we use a small portion of that to cover our operating expenses, and the rest of it is used to make the donations to the charity. Now, there are 400 million people around the world that have been reported to have some sign of screen addiction. And there are 72 million children who don't have access to even primary education. With Lock and Stock, we believe that we've created a sustainable model that will work at scale. In the past few weeks since we've launched the sponsor a class section, we've had 600 class sponsorships, and in the past 2 weeks, every day there has been at least one impact booster purchase made. We are Lock and Stock, and we will make digital wellness a habit. Thank you.
So I have to say, when reviewing all the pitches, your pitch was the one that came up to me and said, "Whoa, this is needed," because I'm really liking impact investments in general. Thank you. Other than making a really impact, which I'm sure you will do, and I see that you already have 37 employees, and standing here in a pitch with 37 employees really is a really good thing to have.
Thank you.
But what I want to know is, if there's any money in it, where is it? I mean, where's the money?
So basically, the money that we're making right now is from impact booster purchases, but what we're working on is additional revenue streams. So over the next couple of months, we're going to be rolling out a subscription model, and also we're going to be rolling out sponsorships, video ads, things like that, that will also help monetize the application. Yeah?
So who will be your main target customer, like schools, parents?
So our target customer currently is honestly anybody. So obviously we're looking at people over the age of, for us to target over the age of 30 to 50, because those are people who can actually spend. But over the next few years, we actually see Lock and Stock in the center of an ecosystem of applications, one made with a parent-child model, where parents can incentivize their children. Stay off your phone, we'll give you these rewards. Or a teacher-student model, as well as a workplace model. That's kind of what we're looking at over time.
Amazing presentation. Just one question. If you can have 5 people, senior advisor in your company, what would you like to receive from them? Connection, suggestion, networking?
So basically what our goals are right now is achieving product market fit. So what we want is an advisor who can come in and then tell us how to take what we're working on, help achieve product market fit, and then scale from there. So we already have somebody who's working, who worked at Angry Birds earlier, so an ex-Rovio employee, who's helping gamify our model, which is why we have things coming up for leveling up, earning XP, earning other rewards. So we have somebody ex-Rovio for that. We've just hired an engineer from Brilio to help with our engineering processes and on our tech side. And what we will look at right now is, somebody who's like a growth hacker, somebody who's really focused on achieving product market fit and then scaling exponentially from there. Yeah.
So Lock and Stock was one of my favorites too. Very elegantly designed. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
A couple of quick questions. How many users did you say you have right now?
So right now we have around 300 monthly active users.
Okay.
But that's actually because we're not spending anything on marketing.
Okay, that's fine.
We just
How
want
many?
to focus.
How many, sorry?
300 weekly active users, sorry. But that's just for us to achieve product.
I understand. That's just testing. How much have you raised so far?
So we've raised $100,000 last year as seed capital, and we're currently in a pre-Series A, raising $350,000 at a $6 million valuation.
So just 100 grand in so far.
Yeah, just
okay, great.
Yeah, everything else was bootstrapped.
Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Notalytics. Notalytics is a financial crime assessment technology helping companies comply in multiple regulatory environments. Notalytics, welcome to the stage.
Hi guys. Hi, my name is Svetlin. I am the founder and CEO of a company called Notalytics. And basically what our company does is we offer a solution for our clients and we help them take care of all sorts of financial fraud crimes and threats. So we do fraud prevention, AML, and RegTech basically for a bunch of different clients in different business verticals, from banking to payment processing, gaming, fintech, and crypto. A couple of things for our company. We started back in 2017 when we boarded our first client. And some proud moments for us. 2019, we were the finalists in the Visa Innovation Program in our country, where we had a successful proof of concept with one of the biggest banks in our country, part of one of the biggest banking groups in Europe. We were part of the Deloitte Fast 50 competition for fastest growing companies in Central and Eastern Europe in 2020. And we've been growing steadily ever since. In 2021, more than 10 billion transactions were processed through our platform. Our team has grown to more than 40, actually close to 50 employees right now. We have more than 30 clients, and we have an expected revenue for this year of 4 million euros. The system itself has several components, machine learning and customer profiles that analyzes all sorts of behavior for end customers, players, merchants. We have testing and analytical tools. We have data enrichment tools. Basically, we can connect to different third parties, databases, and we can use this data in real time to help our customers with their need. Of course, reporting tool and case management tool, because AML fraud, it all comes down eventually to manual review at some point. All this is quite customizable. We do not ask our customers to follow our structures. We ask basically we follow their structure. So that makes it easier for the integration. And with all these tools at hand, they can have a leading AML and fraud prevention program. Thank you.
Can you tell me, like, if I give you $1 million, because you're quite an advanced company, you have great clients. I love the idea when I first saw it. So can you tell me what are you going to do if I gave you like $1 million right now? What problem are you going to solve? What are you going to hide? Or?
Basically, we're going to invest a lot more in sales, and we're going to invest a lot more in developing the machine learning functionalities of our product.
Expand a bit the sales, like you're reaching, I don't know, the US market, or like you're reaching...
We're reaching the US market. We just signed up our first client in the region here. We signed up with Gidia, so we want to explore the Middle East as well, I mean, this area here.
And when you say sales, would that be biz dev, like a sales team? Is that what you would make the investment
Yes.
in? Yeah.
And we want to keep it in-house.
I can't hear you.
We want to keep it in-house.
In-house, sure.
How's the sales cycle?
Sales cycle is, so basically the system works in two ways, on-premises and software as a service. The sales cycle is about 6 to 9 months, depending on the client, maybe sometimes more. Banks are a bit more time-consuming. And we go through demos, proof of concepts, and then contract signing and integration.
Is a company like Neteller or Skrill a possible target for your company? Yes. And if yes, what kind of benefit do you think they will have? Which kind of challenge do you have in the integration process with such a big company?
So they are possible targets for us. We actually have some of their competitors, smaller ones. The biggest challenges with companies like that is getting the data to the system because they have data sitting in different systems. Fortunately, the founding team of our company, we all used to work at Skrill, so we know what the challenges are. And we've built the system in a way to make it easier for such companies to get the data into our system.
So you said 6 to 9 months for a decision cycle for a particular client. And who do you think your competitors are?
Sorry?
Who do you identify as competitors?
In different markets, different things. In different markets, different players, because our company has from fraud prevention, AML, responsible gambling, transaction monitoring, PEP and sanctions, is pretty much the full thing. So in different areas of those, we have different competitors. Could be a Certify, could be Fidzai, could be, I don't know, Actimize.
Going back to expansion to the US market, have you defined verticals, the 3 main verticals that might be interested in your platform right now?
Sorry?
Have you identified the 3 main verticals, maybe gaming or like banking?
So banking, fintechs, and gaming, those are the 3 main verticals, and also crypto as well.
How much did you raise up to this point?
We have no funding.
Thank you so much. Now for our last and final pitch of this competition, we have ViewIT. It's an end-to-end real estate solution, combining the agent and client journey into one seamless experience. If ViewIT can please come up on stage, and we're excited to hear your pitch.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Farhan, and I have been in the real estate industry for most of my adult life. One of the most challenging parts of real estate is actually conducting real estate viewings. You have to make sure that you get there on time, the client gets there on time, and the resident of the house opens the door on time. And if one of these factors doesn't happen, the whole thing comes down like a house of cards. Anyone that's experienced this in Dubai will know what I'm talking about. This problem became even more pronounced during the pandemic when we were unable to leave our houses and do property viewings. And we had to apply our trade one way or the other. So what we were doing is we were sending videos of listings over WhatsApp, over Google Drive and WeTransfer and so on. And we were actually closing deals this way. So we decided to build a property platform around this. We built ViewIT. It's a PropTech solution, very simple. A user walks through a property, takes a video of the listing, pins the location and uploads it to one of our 2 sites. viewit.ae or viewit.pk. We are live in 2 countries at the moment, in Dubai and in Pakistan. We have over 700 users. We have over 1,500 listings. We're growing at about 10% per month on both those metrics. These are the steps on how to list a property. Very simple. Simplicity is at the very core of our user experience. So you add some property details. You take a video or you add it from gallery, and then you pin the location, which verifies that the agent has actually been there, and that eliminates fake listings, so to speak. And why are we doing this? Videos generate 113% more leads than pictures, and 95% of listings at the moment on all the other property portals are mostly pictures. The other reason is it's difficult to access homes, like I've said. There's no mobile listing solution at the moment in Dubai. Everything is either web or desktop based. There's a lot of fake listings in the market as well, which can be a harrowing experience for clients. And videos qualify both the client and the agent at the same time. So the client knows that the agent is for real because he's actually gone to the home and taken a video of the property, and the agent knows that he's getting a qualified lead because the buyer's actually seen a video of the place, and he will put a lot more effort into that viewing, into that prospective client. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really think that this business model can work very well, but you have a big problem to solve. Would you like to start from real estate agents or from end consumer? And my opinion is that if you are able to onboard a lot of real estates, you will get a good position into market. What do you think about this approach?
You're absolutely right. So we are onboarding about 100 agents a month. We have a very small team. We bootstrap the whole project. And yeah, the more content we get, the more traffic we get, the more leads we get. And it just follows that cyclical path. So, yeah.
As a real estate agent, what they have to pay at the moment? Or is it free?
It's free at the moment. We're going to charge around 100 dirhams per month per agent for unlimited listings, which is around $27 US. And then eventually, once we hit an inflection point, we will change it to a per listing model, which is a lot more lucrative in the long term.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, what percentage of real estate listings are fake, you said?
I would say in the current market, about 40% of listings are fake or duplicate listings, which again is a very big problem for clients looking
And
for
what's
homes.
your process for vetting the real estate agent that they're indeed licensed or real?
Yeah, so in fact, we are now integrated with the Dubai Land Department, and each agent has to have a broker registration number and office registration number, which is on the ad, each single listing.
And do you have any plans, say someone wants to list a property on their own, would they be able to do that somehow? And
Yeah, potentially you can do that, sure. Normally people like to go with agents, but you can potentially do it because the map would show you how to get there, the Google map, yeah.
I have a couple questions. So let's say you get some market share, you get traction here. What's to keep the big sites that have been around for years from, just copying what you do?
Yeah, I was expecting this question.
Sure.
So a lot of the bigger sites are based on legacy code, and they pull data via XML feed. What we do is we are actually an end-to-end solution. So we pull the URL and we show the video. It would be hard for them also to divert from their current value proposition, on which they're making tons of money anyway, and move towards a fully video integrated site like we're doing.
So it's really the difference between user-generated content and aggregation.
Precisely, yeah.
That's interesting. I had another question. I forgot. So I'll let somebody else go ahead.
I really like your user interface, by the way. When I looked
Thank
at
you so
it, I really like the simplified way it's designed. I think
you.
it's going to do very well.
Thank
I
you
have
so much.
one question regarding, my colleague said about fraud detection. And as you pointed out earlier, what will you do when there's an agent or a user that has been detected as a fraud or as a fraudulent ad?
Yeah, we would obviously have to take, if someone is flagged, we take them off the portal straight away.
Completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So thank you to all the wonderful startups who pitched today on stage. Thank you to our judges with the great questions. We're going to take a couple minutes now. We're going to tally up the points. We'll collect those points and then we'll announce the winners. Now, out of the 6 startups, we have 3 winners today. So there's a good chance the odds are in your favor. So, judges, please tally up your prizes. We'll come collect them. We'll take a few minutes break, and then we'll come back and announce the winners. Thank you so much. We are ready to announce the winners of the SiGMA AGS 2022 pitch. So we have 1 grand prize winner, and we have 2 runner-ups. I'll be announcing the runner-ups, and then the grand prize winner, please do come on stage to receive your check. So in 3rd place for the SiGMA AGS Startup Pitch, we have Ekbaz. Congratulations, Ekbaz. And 2nd place, we have Lock and Stock. And for the very grand prize, first prize winner of the SiGMA AGS Startup Pitch, potentially a fan favorite with a fan name, Finera. Please come up on stage. So to present the prize, we have Vinny from Ikigai Ventures presenting the grand prize. Congratulations. Thank you, judges. Thank you, startups. And congratulations again to Finera.